Hello and welcome. You're with IndiaPostLive.com, India's first live interactive web television. This is your own platform where you can engage with all of us, you can engage with others around the world, talk about different issues and participate live in the conversation just by clicking a participation request button. You can also send us your posts, your audio and video comments, and of course your tweets at hashtag IndiaPostLive and our Twitter handle @IndiaPostLive. So that's what we're all about, and today is Organ Donation Day. Such a fantastic cause, and that is what we're going to talk about. I'm sure all of you, like many of us, want to donate organs after we pass away, but we don't really know how exactly to go about it. Of course, for many of us, there are hesitations, there are so many questions, and we really don't know who to go to answer them. So today in this show, we're going to try and demystify the whole complexity of organ donation, some do's, some don'ts, and we have a wonderful panel with us in my studio as well as online. I would like to go across to them straight away and demystify the whole concept of donating organs, a wonderful, wonderful cause. All right, so in the studio right now with me, I have Rita Dar. Rita is pursuing her PhD in organ donation from the Jawaharlal Nehru University of Delhi. Thank you so much for joining us in the conversation. Thank you so much. All right, I have joining from Kerala, I have Father Davis Chiramel. He is the vicar of a church, the Nirupura Church in Thrissur. Father, welcome to the conversation. It's wonderful to talk to you, sir.
Thank you. Very good evening.
Very good evening to you, sir, too. And Rita ji, let me tell you that Father has actually convinced 100,000 people who belong to his church to pledge their organs. Isn't that
That's wonderful. That's really a wonderful cause.
Yeah.
We need people like him who will really motivate people to pledge organs after they pass away from
Absolutely, absolutely. But then, not too many really know the nitty-gritties and, the FAQs. If, you have so many questions in one's mind. For example, the first question, how many hours after, within how many hours of a person's death can one donate the organs?
See, when we are talking about organ donation, we mean internal organs. We are talking about internal organs like we are talking about lungs, we are talking about liver, we are talking about heart. We are talking about 7 vital organs which are very vital for a person. And these 7 organs can be donated to other people if you have pledged and if your family is willing to donate organs.
Right.
We are talking about those organs. These organs can be, donated only if a person is brain dead, brain stem dead. In Indian context, we are talking about brain stem death.
Okay.
They can be transplanted only within, it has to be immediately, like diagnosis has to be done. Twice the diagnosis of brain stem death is done, and the diagnosis is done only in ICUs. It is intensive care units. It's not that when we are talking about organ donation, it is not that home deaths.
Right.
Home deaths, in case of home deaths, we are talking about tissues. Tissues can be donated.
Such as?
Such as eyes. Eyes can be donated.
Okay.
Eyes can be donated by brain death also, but eyes can be donated in hospital situation, natural death. But brain death is a new definition of death.
Right.
It is not what. It is only the brain is dead, your other organs are kept functional because the person is on ventilator.
Right.
Right, and the ventilator is only a possibility in ICUs. So when we are talking, you pledge your organs, we have to convince people that we are not talking about that death, which you normally see that heart has stopped functioning. Heart has not stopped functioning. Heart is kept alive on ventilator. The person is breathing. Not on his own, he is breathing because ventilator is there.
Right.
Otherwise, he would have died long back if he would have not been on the ventilator. So ventilator, once it is diagnosed, immediately the organs had to be transplanted, retrieved and transplanted in organ retrieval.
Those vital organs, as you said, are the heart, the liver, the kidneys, intestines, lungs and pancreas. We are just giving...
And liver also.
Yeah, heart, liver, kidneys, intestines, lungs and pancreas. These are the vital organs that can be given in terms of brain dead, when somebody brain stem dead, as you said.
Yes, and in ICUs only.
Right.
And it has been legalized in 1994. And we have not picked up so much because...
Yes, in fact, Father, let me come to you. In India, we have 200,000 requirement of kidneys and 100,000 requirement of liver every year. But in India, unfortunately, only 2 to 3% of that requirement is actually met through organ donations. Why is that, Father? What is the reason?
People, first of all, people must come forward to help the other brother or sister. The first one, we have to be selfless.
Right.
Then the medical aspect is there. The first thing is, I am given these organs freely. So I have the responsibility to give my organs when I leave the world, leave to my fellow being. That is not even a charity. It is not a charity at all.
Yeah, yeah.
You are living the world. So
But
you
there are
give
issues, Father, there are
After-
issues of afterlife and issues of, cremating or burying the entire body intact, for religious issues, cultural issues. How does one, because I'm asking you this because you being a vicar, you have achieved this. How? That's very interesting.
Yeah, it is very difficult to think to live in this world. That you are thinking about the other world. You see,
Of
it is
course.
difficult to live in this world. Very, very difficult. See, when our life is in full of donations, all these organs are donated to us, donated to me. So it is my obligation as a human being to donate my organs even when you are living.
Right.
After that, there is no question at all to give these organs to worms. Who are the worms? Our fellow being. You see, the concern is lacking here.
Right.
So
Right.
people, the main obstacle now, the organ donation campaign phase is the religious obstacle, as you said.
Yes.
People think we have to take these organs to heaven. See, what we take from this world is our karmas, actions, not our body. This
Right.
is a worldly. This is a worldly thing. This is a body.
Right.
This is a substance.
So you're
this will not
talking,
be-
Father, you're saying that the attitude of people needs to undergo a sea change for us to see any
Right.
change in this entire philosophy of pledging one to donate one's organs when one is still alive, right? We were talking about also other tissue deaths,
Yes, tissue
for the
donations also.
tissue donations during a natural death. So that
Yes.
includes the bones and the
Yes,
skin,
it bones,
right?
the skin. You can give after even death. Everybody
And how
can
many
give.
hours? But there has to be a
4 to 6 hours. 4 to 6 hours. They
Okay.
can be given, and they can be preserved for long. Sometimes
Okay.
5 years also.
Okay.
Like they don't have to be immediately transplanted. While in case of organs, they have to be immediately transplanted. Maximum ischemic time for this kidney is 12 hours. Kidneys only can be airlifted, and in other states these can be transplanted to the recipients.
Right.
But other organs we have to find within that geographical area which is located. Like within half an hour, the heart should be transplanted. The other organs within 4 to 6 hours. So we cannot wait for such a long time. So that immediate transplantation has to be done.
Right.
And it is not. We always say that people are not ready. Even our system is not ready.
Exactly. I was in
Even
fact
our
coming
system
to
is
that.
not ready. Our system is not ready because we need operation tables. We need to maintain brain dead donor. It takes 1 lakh rupees to maintain a brain dead donor, and transportation is a problem. Who will retrieve the organs, where it will go. Then you should have waiting list registry, the register of the patients who are on the waiting list, whom it will go, with whom the organs
The
match.
system is not in place.
System is not in place.
And there is a lot
Always
of
here.
red tapeism, a lot of bureaucratic loopholes.
Yes, there are many things. We are not yet ready to take over this on a big platform. Now, private actors are there, private organizations, private hospitals. They put lot of because it means lot to them. For one organ transplant like kidney, they charge 4 to 8 lakhs, even 10 lakhs, more than that.
And also, I believe that in our country, it is easier if you're a close family member to donate, right?
Yes, live donation. You are talking about live donation. Live donation.
Yes.
Because
that we have heard of.
Yes,
that is
live
something
donation.
that one talks about, especially when you talk of kidneys
yes,
and
kidneys as well as liver. live donations are possible with
Yeah.
kidneys, and immediate relatives can donate organs, and they also have to be matched. The
Yeah.
organs are sometimes matched. They have to be matched. Matching has to be done. Sometimes even your own relatives, these organs do not match
not
with your own
match.
relatives.
Right.
Then swapping is also possibility. There are sometimes inter-religion swap transplants also, like Hindu family giving to Muslim family and Muslim giving to Hindu. So we are not separate. We are all united. So organ donation teaches us that you see we are all together. We are all from the same,
Yeah, of course, the
genetic
human
pools.
body, of course, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That kind
Homo
of thing.
sapiens.
And even
Yeah.
the known related and the people who are not related to you, but they are known to you, they can also give out of affection. But it is not always that your own relatives, but your friends also can do. But they have to prove that they are giving out of affection, not because of financial transactions.
It's so sad, Father. There is so much of cultural, a lack of cultural awareness, and also what you were talking about. There's lack of medical infrastructure, which is why India's record of organ donors is 0.16 per million, and this in US it's 26 per million, and in Spain it is as high as 35 per million. So it's still not very good, but in India it's pathetically low, I think, Father, what you have achieved, of course, you have talked about the religious aspect of it. You have talked that, it's only a body and that's not what you're really taking to heaven. So donate and go. But what else do you think can be done at a larger level, at a mega level, to ensure or to inspire more and more people to donate their organs while they are still alive?
More than as a medical issue, it is a social and a religious issue.
Right.
See, people are not talking about what all things are done when the transplantation is being done. People think the nobility of this cause. You see, on September 30th, 2009, I donated my kidney to Gobinath. Then I started this Kidney Federation of India. Now, in Kerala, more than 5 lakhs of people signed the forms within a span of 30 days in Kerala. Why? When we speak something, we have to show our life. See, I told my people, see, I donated my kidney and he's living. I'm so happy. Why can't you donate your organ, not living after death? So it is a social and a spiritual aspect. We have to convince some people. The medical things, the medical professionals only know. But the ordinary people, they want to know whether is it right, is it noble, that's all. We have to convince our people the nobility of this organ donation. Then they will come.
The nobility of organ donation has to be told to people, is what Father says. Also,
this can be done through narratives of the people. The people who have really, achieved something, their recipients. How did it change their life? Like if somebody tells me that it has really changed my life, it really is impressive. It really, people will go forward and people may see that yes, I can make a difference in the lives of so many people.
Absolutely.
Right? We don't have to use presumed consent and other things. We have to just
carry organ donor card.
Yes, carry an organ donor card. And first you should understand what it means. Right. Rather than saying that let people pledge organs, they should understand what really it means. It is brain death we are talking about. But everybody can give. Let them pledge eyes, let them pledge. And people have different choices once we ask them what all do you pledge. Some people pledge only eyes, some people pledge only bones, some people pledge skin, some people pledge all the organs, everything they pledge. They even want to donate their bodies. I have seen people talking to me and they're saying that we don't mind if our skeleton is kept in some in some medical college. So there are people, we should not blame our people.
For
people are ready.
medical research.
Yes.
So people are ready.
People are ready. It is not that people are ready. We have to convince them that yes, we have to build in trust in them. Yes, see, your patient is brain dead. Let us do these tests like apnea test is done. Let us do these tests in front of these patients' relatives. See, your patient is not breathing on his own. Rather than allowing this body to, die, perish, let us evacuate it and let us.
I guess for all of us, it's also a very emotional issue. You know, when a patient is on a ventilator. I mean, I know many people. I know many such people whose parents have been on the ventilator, whose grandparents, and they have not willing. They are not willing to let go. They still carry that glimmer of hope that the person will come out of it.
Yes, that hope is there. That hope is there. But if we tell them, see, your patient is not breathing on his own.
Yeah.
For 2 minutes, because apnea test is the test, you remove patient from ventilator for 3 minutes and see if he is breathing on his own. If my patient, I see patient is not breathing on his own for 1 minute, I will say no, I know that he is going to die. Let me donate his organs so that he lives in so many people. We are not allowing this patient, their relatives, to see how he is dying. He is almost dead. He is not breathing on his own.
But I think we need voices. I mean, I haven't seen too many government ads really talking about organ donation.
Yes,
but there have been instances where celebrities' voices have been used to carry this message forward.
Because government uses celebrities.
Even the government has used celebrities. Yes. The world's most beautiful woman, having the most beautiful eyes, who has pledged her eyes. Of course, I'm talking about Aishwarya Rai. So she, in fact, has pledged her eyes. And she has been the ambassador of the campaign Eye Bank Association of India. I still remember that ad. Nandita Das, she has donated all her organs and believes that saving someone's life is the best death ever. That's what a beautiful thing to say. Farha Khan, filmmaker, choreographer, she has pledged her eyes as well as organs for those who may need them. So these are some celebrity voices who do make a difference. Okay, R. Madhavan, he has donated his eyes, heart, lungs, kidneys, liver, pancreas, bones and cartilage so that he can live on in the lives of other people.
Yes.
So has Amir Khan. He has pledged to donate all his organs. He was inspired by the movie Ship of Theseus. Yes, films also have. Amitabh Bachchan, he has been a part of several social campaigns and he has also pledged his eyes. So you have some very big Bollywood celebrities out there who have pledged their organs so that they live on in the lives of people. Father, how important is these celebrities, the Bollywood stars who we look up to, who we idolize, how much of a difference do they make, Father?
That is a very good thing that celebrities come forward and preach organ donation. More than that, the religious leaders must come forward.
Right,
the
like you.
political leaders must come forward. Because they have many followers. They have to tell. Not only tell, you see, pledge is only what we can do. After that, who will take care? Who will this pledge into action?
Absolutely.
So it should be a habit of our country.
Right.
Why Spain is in the top rank? They made it as a habit. Why Singapore is in the top rank? Because they made it a habit like that. So political leaders, religious leaders.
Absolutely.
There is important thing is make a social profile for that. That is important. This is great, and better you bring people who are living with the organs.
Donated by other people, and that is what Rita Dar was just talking about. Yeah, stories, real life stories of how it has changed people's lives, narratives of how we were talking about. That is very important. Okay, I also hope that through India Post Live, we are also in some way being able to spread the message of organ donation. And we were also talking of live donors. You know, if a potential donor is not related to the person who needs the organ, we were just talking about the kind of paperwork it requires, and that is a huge deterrent, isn't it? I mean, the whole running around of the relatives, because, the transplant needs to be approved by a hospital committee or a state level committee, and that involves the authorization, that involves government officials, and there can be unnecessary delays in something like this, don't you think?
But I think it has to be done because, there are so many scandals. There are so many, illegal scandals and rackets and all these things. Totally. And you never know that maybe people are exploited also.
That's a very good point.
We have seen many people, like a young boy, 20-year-old, he willing to donate to some relative. He says that he is a relative. Of course, she is not very close relative. 20-year-old boy willing to donate to 67-year-old lady. And the lady is, now imagine, we thought there is something missing in that. Can a grandmother take organ liver from her grandson? I don't think in Indian context, until and unless he is being benefited by this family. There are so many stories like this. We have to be very there is lot of gap. Economic gap is too much there. So there are disparities.
Right.
So we need to have such kind of checks. Otherwise, there will be so many rackets, and afterwards we'll come to know it was one more racket. So we have to have those authorization committees, but they have to be very sensitive to the needs of the people. Right. They should sit very often. They should not delay.
The whole point is,
they should not delay.
The genuine cases. What happens is, in a bid to stop the fraudulent cases, sometimes the genuine cases suffer. And that should not happen.
Yes. They should sit more often and see that genuine cases should not be punished for unknown reason.
India Post Live, of course, is telling all of you, is exhorting all of you to please donate your organs. And in fact, we have compiled a list for you, 6 reasons why you must be an organ donor. And here it comes up on your monitors right now. Okay, so what will it take to convince you to be an organ donor? 1 organ donor can save up to 8 lives. You can live on in the lives of 8 people. You can enhance the lives of over 50 people by way of tissue donation, the skin, the bones. There are more potential recipients on organ donation waiting lists than organ donors. Absolutely, that's what we were talking about, the percentage, the need, 200,000 kidneys and 100,000 livers, and we just have 2% of that. Giving the gift of life may lighten the grief of your own family. Of course, donating organs can help overcome death anxiety. Organ donation is going to cost nothing to you or your family members. But like Rita Dar said, it is very important to also understand that we must be very careful and wary of fraudulent cases, and when organ harvesting is done for profit.
Yes.
And that is something that one needs to be careful about. Father, final comments from you. The whole fear of fraudulent cases happening, poor people being harvested, their kidneys being harvested, laborers who come to the city to work, say they are told something else and suddenly they find a huge stitch on their side. What can we do very quickly, your final comments to ensure that genuine cases come out more often?
Our country, India, is a country with millions of people. See, this organ donation is a life-saving activity. So why can't our country have a national infrastructure, a charge for a minister? Have it. There is no infrastructure facility in our nation. Different states doing different ways of arrangements. In the national ways, a conference. It is better that we conduct a national ways conference on organ donation and make infrastructure and give charge to a minister, central minister and state minister.
Right.
It is a life-saving department now. So go for that and get the credibility from the people.
Right.
That is very, very important.
Absolutely. Father, thank you so much. Thank you very, very much for joining the conversation with your insights. I think you're doing fantastic work.
Yes.
You're doing fantastic work. More than 1 lakh people, in Thrissur. I hope many more can pledge their organs and, feel good about it. Tissues also, organs and tissues. And last comments from you. You talked of narratives. You talked of course, we talked of celebrities, and on Organ Donation Day, your message to the people, our viewers on India Post Live.
In fact, all of us can donate organs. Sometimes, we are not lucky to donate organs to the people. Sometimes your condition is such that you feel that even you cannot donate after death.
Yeah.
So if you are healthy, pledge, at least show your willingness to donate organs. You never know whether it will be donated or not.
Right.
But one thing, you are doing something good for the whole of this world. I have seen one girl, she told me that in one of the health education programs, I would like to mention it here. She said, I came to this pavilion, we had one health education program. She said that she came to this health pavilion with one small family of 4 members. But after this awareness program, she felt that she's a part of this universe.
Right.
And that she should leave something for the universe after her death.
Absolutely.
So that is the message which I would like to give to people. We all
so
can
you
donate.
live on, you live on through.
Pass on life to others.
Yeah.
Let us not take it to heaven. Let us keep it for the people.
All right. Pass on life to others. That is basically the message Rita Dar as well as Father Davis has given us on Organ Donation Day. The conversation continues on IndiaPostLive.com through your tweets, your messages and your video comments. Please pledge your organs. Please save lives. Please live on through others. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.